Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. I have to reset the recording every once in a while so that my Dazzle doesn't drop too many frames and the footage does not look too shitty. We've already gone to the arena twice, though, so let's take a mission. And if you can hear that in the background, eliminate Informer pays more, thus it should be more dangerous. Let's go! If you can hear that in the background, there's some dillweed who's using a chainsaw or something in the background. Sorry. Upon success, 30,000.
We request the elimination of an informer. The target is an employee of ours who has been selling highly classified information to other corporations.
Could there be a more obviously evil voice actor than this?
Through surveillance, we've learned that he will be meeting with representatives from Emerald Corporation tonight at Fauna Crater. We want you to eliminate him then and there.
Alright, sounds good.
Attack only the vehicle that the target has boarded. Ignore the corporate forces. We want to send them a message that will no longer tolerate such activities. I don't like having to hire a raven, but as the rest of our forces are engaged in other activities, I don't really have a choice.
Fuck you too.
That is all. Good luck.
People keep saying that. Destroy the vehicle. Alright. This is one of the missions I was talking about that you can complete really fast, and it's probably best that you do so you don't incur too heavy a cost against you.
Huh? AC detected nearby. Raven? Ah, damn it, they found out.
I thought he was going to say something else.
All units converge on the Raven. Make sure our contact is protected.
How the fuck was he participating in corporate espionage with a fucking semi-truck?
System engaging combat mode.
Alright, where are you? I gots to find this idiot. Finish this mission really fucking quickly. Alright. This is what I was talking about when I was saying how much this comes in handy. Fuck you! I'm out of here!
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
You also notice the head speaks differently. Each of the heads has their own voice and personality, and you can see what I was talking about by costs. The base reward was 30,000, but because I got shot up a little bit, I now have to pay them back 1,500 or so, and about 20 credits for my ammunition. And there are conditional things, like if you destroy a specific number of targets, like crates or additional enemies or whatever, or if you last a certain amount of time, or if you find something in the level, you can get like a special edition, or if you accidentally blow up some shit you weren't supposed to, they can dock your pay. And I'm a little bit sorry if I'm going through this really fast. And no mail, but I believe I do have enough to buy something that is very important to have. Now, I like to play as bipeds, as many people do. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got enough for that. Now, many of the heaviest weapons in the game require biped AC to kneel. And it has to do this so it can stabilize itself, so it can fire this thing without falling over. Tanks, quadrupeds, hovercraft... Well, hovercraft do have to kneel, actually. But tanks and quadruped ACs do not. Now, this is an important weapon to have because it packs just as much punch as the grenade launcher here does. But you don't have to kneel to fire it. The catch is that it's manual aim only. So, chances are half your shots, unless you are very good with it, are going to miss. still, it is a quite powerful weapon to have. It will kill most enemies in one fucking hit. Maybe two if they're really strong. And now that we've completed our first mission, I'm going to save. If you watch any of my other playthroughs, you know me. I am a save whore. I save constantly. And I'm kind of wondering where to end the first part. I'm figuring I'm going to end it after the first Disorder mission. The Disorders are the main enemy of this game. I'm not going to fight Living Dead yet. Defend the bridge. There's actually a part here. Yeah. We'll do MT suppression first. Actually, no. Let's get that part.
Head to the old bridge in the Tread Special Environment Zone. The bridge is a remnant left over from the first terraforming. It's now occupied by Zeo Matrix.
Dude, this guy sounds so fucking evil.
We have no idea why Zeo has entered this zone, but we have jurisdiction over the old facilities, and unauthorized corporate encroachment will not be tolerated.
Oh, wait, I know what this fucking mission is. Oh!
Eliminate all corporate MTs. This will serve as a warning to them. This area is very high in temperature due to its exposure to lava released from a nearby volcano. The roads are badly damaged, but being a raven, this should pose no problem. That is all. Good luck.
Let's not do that one right now. That one sucks.
Prototype MTs are malfunctioning and running loose in the Bundle MT factory. The cause of this may be the electromagnetic field surrounding a meteor that fell nearby.
That's kind of bullshit, but I'll buy it.
As the malfunctioning MTs are only prototypes, they are weakly armed. No major damage is expected, but we cannot let them run amok. Your mission assignment is the destruction of all malfunctioning MTs. Good luck.
These aren't actually MTs, they're more like little drones. But it's a good grunt mission. It's a good introduction to combat and cover. And our operation name is Bad Boys. They're bad, you see.
The gates between blocks have been closed to prevent the damage.
Not quite sure about the
spreading.
gender. And they're quite eager for a piece of
Destroy all
me.
MTs in each of the blocks. Doing so will open the gates one by one.
Now you don't want to wade out there because these guys will just blow the shit out of you. There are a lot of them. It seems they take 5 shots to kill. With the standard rifle, so I really hope I have enough to kill these fuckers. And suddenly it's gone all red alert all of a sudden. Couldn't tell you why. They are armed with very weak shotguns. And if you, as you just saw there, enemies in this game will kill each other if you leave them in each other's line of fire. So if you want to save ammunition, goad them into shooting each other. They will not fight each other.
The gate lock to Block B has been released.
Let's go back this way, please. Yeah, we show that door to the boss. Yeah. You can't cause them to fight each other, unfortunately, but it really comes in handy in the Disorder missions where there are just fucking enemies everywhere. Kill you first. Pissing me off. Now, the shotguns in this game aren't actually very powerful at all, I've found. They kind of suck. In fact, a lot of the games, not a lot of games, but in all the Armored Core games, I haven't met a shotgun yet in Armored Core that was actually practical to use in the single-player game. To just not. I haven't met a single one. But in Armored Core 2 in particular, a lot of the weapons, there's a sameness to them, for lack of a better term.
The gate lock to Block C has been released.
I think Block C is this way. There's a sameness. None of them are really great in this game, with the exception of one very notable and very broken example, which everybody and their dog who plays this game use. And I will endeavor not to, but eventually I may simply succumb and just break down and use it, particularly in Another Age, which is hard as hell compared to Armored Core 2, and compared to a lot of other Armored Core games. The AC fights in Another Age can be brutal sometimes. Particularly one AC fight in a place called Old Avalon, which is just monstrous. It will just that mission will hand you your ass more times. A lot of them will, but that one in particular. And if you played Another Age, you know the fucking mission that I'm talking about. The first time you ran into it and just had your ass handed to you.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Cool. I didn't show it off in this mission, but there are a ton of other doors here. I'm not sure if any of them actually open, but there are secret doors, and I had a lot of my pay deducted because my AC got shot to shit. But and what the fuck was I gonna say? Ooh, I have new mail. Disorder units. Start with Zeo Matrix. Zeo Matrix is currently the most powerful corporation on Mars. It wasn't a large corporation prior to Martian development, but it was first to expand into Mars, and soon claimed the #1 position through a series of AC developments. Zeo Matrix frequently employs Ravens. As your name becomes established, they will most likely approach you with important missions. Bleh. The value of your existence is determined by corporate decisions. Do not forget who allows you to live. We will contact you again. Like I said, it's kind of like Eve like that. As you know, the Earth government struggled during the chaos of the Subterranean era to rebuild itself into the ruling entity that it was prior to the Great Destruction. LCC is an organization established by the Earth government, but it lacks clout, as the Earth government's resources are focused on environmental reclamation and maintaining order on the Earth. LCC possesses no real military strength and relies heavily upon Ravens. Corporations pretend to obey LCC, but behind the scenes they're engaged in a vicious power struggle. LCC has been quiet since its inception, but they could become active at any time. Thus, confrontations between corporations are becoming more and more deadly, and tension is mounting. Then again, this might be favorable for you, Ravens, as it provides more work for you. We'll contact you again. Like right now. We have a request for the removal of disorder units. These are unmanned, armored weapons known to have existed prior to Martian development. Disorder units display organized, insect-like behavior and appear unannounced in various Martian cities and facilities, causing great damage. It's not known exactly what the disorders are. We only know they're dangerous, and that a number of different types exist. That's about all. Missions involving disorder units will probably be common in the future, so exercise great caution. Stay alert for any information regarding them. We will contact you again. The disorder units are the big bad guy of Armored Core 2, though they don't really start out that way. And I want to see how much a gun costs, because this pea shooter is terrible. 41. I can't afford that. That's better. But only just. Still kind of wasted money. With high offense power. I don't know. I can't afford that one either. Not even if I sell the one I've got now. With increased ammo.